Good morning. How is everyone? Hi. Happy Saturday. Oh, Jessie's left. She's not keen. Happy Saturday. So today's just a catch up really, and then you can add some more details if you'd like to some of the plants, like if you wanted to outline something or just do some more layering, stuff like that. So we'll see. I'll do about 20 minutes maybe, because we've got some work to do outside tomorrow, but before we do that, we have to do some work inside. Don't be nervous, Hannah. It'll be amazing. Just have an open mind. What happened here? Huh. But yeah, have an open mind, try everything on, and you'll be great. I'm sure that you'll be gorgeous no matter what dress that you choose in the end. Oh my gosh, it's the very first stitch of the day, and already, what is happening? Good morning, George. So this morning, David went and got me a coffee through the drive-thru and some McDonald's breakfast, because we haven't had that in like ages. There we go. Now we've got it. Oh, thanks, George. It was really nice. I took Jessie for a walk, and then we played Jessie for a bit with her toys. And then, yeah, just planned the day. So I can't be here all day. We're getting rid of a dresser. We're gonna give it to Ian. And that's David's brother. And then I have got some stuff in the dresser still. So now I have to try and find a place for all of that stuff. Ooh. And then I need to order some shelving things to go above my desk, because without the dresser, I feel like, where am I going to put my things, you know? So I'm just going to fill in his little legs here. I didn't look at any like reference photos for these, for the turtle, only because we used to draw them all the time when we were little, just like in notebooks and stuff. I was like obsessed with turtles. So I just drew what I thought a turtle would look like. So that's why his legs are a little bit like burnt out on the side. So if you wanted to change them, of course you could. You can any kind of way that you want to. After this, I'll probably add a little bit of spots on there like I did with the front arms and the head, and then we'll move on to his little eye. Because I actually didn't finish it. I still think that mine looks quite angry because of the direction of the stitch around his eye. It goes like straight down on an angle. So it gives him that look of like a furrowed brow. I almost just said furrowed bra. A furrowed brow. And then I think the turtle will almost be done, really. You can do a little outline around here if you want to really like separate the shell from his skin. Totally up to you. Whatever you feel like. I still have the coral at the bottom to do and these little sea bob things. I still have those to do as well. So I've got a bit of work to do this weekend. And then I still have the state hoops. Just working my way through them. So hopefully this weekend I'll be able to put up the ones that I finished, and then if anybody wants them, then they can buy that one. So about you guys, have you got a busy weekend? Are you doing stuff around the house? What are you doing? Sarah says it's so rock and roll here, I have to defrost the freezer. You know, it's just those little jobs that you just never, you don't really want to do them, but they have to be done, you know? Veronica says, feels like I'll be eating all weekend, afternoon tea today, and lunch with pals tomorrow. Oh, that sounds so nice, though. Yeah, we've got that friend coming over to do the stuff in the backyard tomorrow, so, and then he's going to take away that unit. So that's why I'm like thinking, well, where am I going to put all my stuff at? Huh. But it's just too big, and we've like replaced where we're going to put, where we had that unit. We put something else there now, you know? So it's like there's really no place for it, so it doesn't really make sense to just keep it because it's really cluttered. And so we'll see. I want to put some shelves on the wall, but I'm really nervous to do that. Maybe I'll ask if he can do that. Do some shelves. Hell's 1983 is taking my 3-year-old for his first haircut in months. Oh, I bet his hair's so long. Kids' hairs grow so long and so fast. He's gonna look so grown up as well. Is that him in your picture? He's gonna be like a little teenager when he comes back, you know? I feel like when kids when their hair's long and they cut it, it looks like they've aged loads. But It's like they grow up right in front of your eyes. I've been a nanny like all my life. And I used to take care of these two kids from like 6 in the morning until 6 or 7 at night. And they were so lovely. But I swear, like we did everything. Like I did everything for them. You know, like we did haircuts. We went to like swimming practice. We did like ballet. We did all kinds of stuff. Like their little chauffeur. And I swear to goodness, when they got their haircuts, it was just like they grew up in like a second. Veronica says she cannot wait. Oh, I bet. Today we've got a bunch of little jobs. Not quite like defrosting the freezer, but we've got a bunch of little jobs to do. And both me and David are like, oh, we could just lay around all day. Like we could just like watch a movie in bed or like on the sofa, you know? We could just not do the jobs today. But we should do them. So I'm just adding some spots. I thought I'd do a little bit of spots on his back legs and on his tail, since I've got them on his arms here. Apparently he's a boy. Because I keep calling him him. So he must be a male one. Okay, and let's do this leg. Ooh, that's a big one. Maybe? And then of course I'll go back over with the 2 strands. And do the little details of the spots. And then we'll get some white and do his eyeball. And a little black speck. I think the window in the bathroom is open a little bit. So I can hear it creaking. It's not a very nice day today, I'm not gonna lie. It's completely cloudy. Oh, I just made a knot and then cut it off. Man, that's a bummer. Okay. It's so quiet today. Like you guys are so quiet, but also it's like really quiet in the house. Just saw some heart eyes. Thank you. He's gonna be so cute when he comes out. I think I'm gonna give him a little tip to his tail, like some little spots down there. And like obviously you guys can do this as much as or as little as you want. So you don't have to add spots, you don't have to add the details. You can make this super simple by just doing a satin stitch for the whole thing instead of split stitch. Yeah, so this is just if you feel like you're ready to do some extra little bits to it. Don't feel like, oh my gosh, this is like so much work and I can't, like, I don't want to do it. Then just don't do it, you know? I will not be offended. It's completely fine. So there we go with that. So we've got some little spots on them there. And then let's grab some white. Let's see if I have any white over here. I think these are all really little pieces, like really small. Yeah, really small. Okay. I mean, I only need a little bit, but those ones are like that big. So let's try 2 strands of white. And we'll see if we can't use this really small needle and make a nice round eye. Oh my goodness, I'm making a mess. This thread is so twisted. Ugh. Okay, so I've got a smaller needle because I've just got these 2 threads. I got the smaller needle out. We're all busy stitching. Maybe. Just making another small knot. Okay, let's move him over so that you guys can see. Do you see how he's got this like severe straight brow there? I did not mean for that to happen. But let's see if we can. And I'm just going to satin stitch back and forth here and try and fill this circle up. And then go back with just 1 strand of black. I think I'm gonna have to fix that because it looks like he is not happy with his living situation, would like to leave. It looks like he's a turtle on a mission. I need to stop looking through the camera because it's like making my eyes go sideways. Miriam says, oh my goodness, he's so cute. I can't wait to finish stitching him today. I can't wait to see him.
Show your natural radiance with the original gentle leave-on BHA exfoliant.
Ooh, BHA exfoliant today. Yeah, I think he'll be really cute. When he's all done. I just want to make sure that this is 1, solid white, and 2, if it's a little bit humped up, I don't really mind, meaning that I keep going over and over and over, so it's layering the strands on top of each other because I really want to make sure that this is nice and good. Do I need another one? Watch, I just undo the stitch I just did. Okay. Do you think that's all right? I could have just done 4 strands and done this in half the time, eh? Okay, so there's his eyeball, and let's get 1 strand of black, which I do have just laying around over here. So there's time saved. Let's see here. Oh, that's 2 strands. Let's grab this out. Now I do have a smaller needle still that you could use with just 1 strand. But for what we're going to use it for, we're just going to add a little speck in his eye. And then a little mouth on the bottom. And then this is where, if you wanted to take it a step further even, you could use this black thread to outline the whole thing. I'm not a huge fan of the outlining, like outlining everything. So this is kind of where he's going to be looking. So wherever you put the stitch, that's where he's going to be looking. So I want mine to be looking like kind of up and that way, you know? You could also do a little French knot here if you wanted, if you didn't want to try and force your needle through all of those layers. Oh. I think I'll do just 1 more little stitch here. And that will be sorted with this little eye looking. Maybe he's, I don't know what he's looking for. I still think he looks angry though, I'm not gonna lie. And then we can put a little mouth down here. He looks not so nice, does he? That face is like, are you serious? Are you serious? Oh my God. It's okay. I'm all right. I don't mind it. That face, oh my God. Oh, I can't stop laughing. But yeah, you could do a little back stitch around the whole thing. Yeah. You kind of look like that. Just to like, you know, get it in there. I could do his head, but then that means I'm gonna have to do everything. And then when you're doing just 1 strand, you can definitely do a regular back stitch because the thread is so dark that they all blend together. All the stitches blend together, I mean, if you didn't get that. Oh, hi, Jamie T. She says, oh my God, look at that turtle. So cute. I say I'm not a fan of backstitch or outlining the entire thing, and then I go and outline the entire thing. But it's more to just show you guys like that this is the things that you can do. So you don't have to do all of these things. You don't even have to do half of these things. You know, if you really want to, just do the regular, simple, easy peasy things that I showed in the very first video of the turtle. So just a straight, don't do each of these little sections, just do a straight satin stitch. There's lots of ways that you can make it a little bit more simple using the stitches that we've already learned. So you don't have to be like, oh, I don't know what stitch to use. Hun, we've used a lot of stitches so far. So if you can't pick one stitch that we've used so far to do it, then you need to go back and watch some videos all over again. You know? So you can do just the turtle's skin outline and outline this differently, or you can outline the whole turtle. So do the shell as well. It does look really nice outlined, I'm not gonna lie. So I'll do this one and then zoom out, and then you can see like how a small outline, what it can look like. Because I also think sometimes it's nice to just see what things would look like. Like if you did choose to do it, it would look like that. Whereas when you get started on your own, you have to make all those decisions and do all those things and try all those things. So sometimes it's nice to just have someone be like, well, you could do this or you could do that. And then you can just choose which one of those ways you think is going to fit your pattern the best. Yeah. I think that's like a big reason why, like, when people are stealing things, or when people do the stitch-alongs and then they steal things, that's why I get the hump a little bit, because it's like I've shown you so many things to do and all you've done is the very bare minimum to just steal. And then like you could have done so much more, you know? You can also use this little outline to add a little bit of like a shadow underneath. So if you wanted to have like a little shadow under his shell, or anywhere for that matter. It looks like I'm missing a stitch here, isn't it? Right there. So I'm just doing a stem stitch around the outside because it's a little bit better for curves, I feel. And it makes a little bit of a bolder line because I've just got the one strand right now. And then whilst we're here, we'll go back and outline this guy. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna do the turtle today. He looks so cute, and someone said he must be hungry. Definitely. For a minute, I was like, oh, he must be looking for Nemo, but that's definitely the dad, not the turtle, because the turtle just like gives the dad a ride, you know, in Finding Nemo. Just another tip for these outlines, you want to keep them small, especially around the curves, but not super small, because it's black thread, or because I'm using black thread. You can actually make them a little bit bigger than what you normally would, and it's fine because it looks like all one stitch. It looks like just one line, as opposed to sometimes like the stem stitch, when you make your stitches too big, then you can really tell, like here where I had to tack it down. So just, that's Jessie. She must see like a squirrel on the fence or something. I think what happens to her is she goes up there and she lays by the window so she can look out the window. Because the bed is like butted right up to the window, yeah? So she can like lean her little head on the windowsill and have a look out. And I think she gets to the point where she's almost sleeping and then sees something and is like, a thing. She's so ridiculous, that Jessie. actually boiling. We need to open a window. He's so cute with his little outline. I might just stem stitch around the edge of this, and then you can kind of see the outline versus the no outline on the front and the back. And then I'll leave it as that, because now I'm afraid that someone's here. I need to do my nails again. Look, they're growing out. Okay. So there we go. And let's just, because it's one strand. That should be good. Okay, so I'll zoom out and then you can see the difference between the front and the back. So the front here, it doesn't really work. Front here, I've done the outline on all, I almost just said paws, all its legs and the head. And then the back here, I only did the shell. So you can decide which one you like the look of best and which one that you would like to do for your own. So I think I'm going to leave it as that today, guys, because we do have a lot of stuff to do today. And I have a lot more stitching to do as well. Let's see. I think I'm going to give these ones an outline here, these orange ones. I need to finish these three guys. And I need to finish this one. And I might give this an outline here with this darkest color orange. Just to like a really, really thin one strand just like this. I think that's what I'll do with that. So I hope you guys have a great Saturday. Remember, there's no video tomorrow. It's just a relaxing day for you guys. I've got a lot of work to do. So yeah, I hope you enjoy your day. Don't forget to tag me at the Barmy Fox or comment and like other people's work. You can search the hashtag the Barmy Fox SAL. All right. So enjoy your day, and I'll talk with you Monday. Bye.